Hey guys, we are back with some more Eastside Hockey Manager, and we are starting a new series here with a new team. And I thought on this for a little bit. I initially thought of starting unemployed, but that failed twice actually, because it took a very, very long time to get employed, and I just didn't want to wait that long, to actually start the series up. So what we're gonna do? We're going to play as the Vegas Golden Knights. I initially thought about maybe going to a rebuilding team like Arizona or Buffalo maybe, but, Vegas, I mean, they could technically be considered a rebuilder. They don't exactly have any studs. It's just a bunch of, like, second and third liners. I mean, they got James Neal, but there's no one on this team who's really going to carry them, at least in this simulation. Obviously, in real life, it's a different story, but we'll just roll with it for right now. Chicago Wolves are the AHL affiliate, and the Quad City Mallards are the ECHL affiliate. Let's get it going. Take control of the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes, indeed, we will. And let's get it going. So, put it on general manager focus, and welcome to the Vegas Golden Knights. So the head coach is Gerard Gallant, assistant GM is Kelly McCrimmon, and Marc-Andre Fleury, Riley Smith, and James Neal are among the team's best players. Cody Glass, Nicholas Haag, and Keegan Colasar are amongst the highly rated group of prospects that should form the core of the team for years to come. So let's see, board to announce expectations. They expect you to improve the team's roster. Yeah, so they don't exactly expect us to make the playoffs, and the schedule is released. So, Golden Knights roster, let's take a look. Obviously, the Flower, and then we got Malcolm Subban, we've got Jason Garrison, we've got Brad Hunt, Braden McNabb, John Merrill, Griffin Reinhart, Lucas Spiza, Nate Schmidt, Clayton Stoner, Derek Englund, Colin Miller, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, William Carrier, Brendan Leipzig, Jonathan Marchessault, Cody Eakin, Mikhail Grabowski, who is on IR for about a year for surgery. Wow. Eric Howla, William Karlsson, Oscar Lindberg, Thomas Nosek, David Clarkson, who was also out for a year with surgery, James Neal, David Perron, and Riley Smith. So that is all looking good. Let's check out our personnel. There's our assistant GM. He doesn't look like too good of an assistant GM. You need to have some good player judgment stats right there. Basically, need to be an advanced scout is what I like my assistant GMs to be. Then Gerard Gallant. So there he is. Ryan Craig, assistant coach. Mike Kelly. Ryan McGill. Dave Pryor. And David Conti is our head scout. 99s for player ability and potential judgment. And then let's check out physio. Oh dear, that is an awful physio guy right there, 59. Usually you want your physio guys to have a 98, 99, and that is not a good scout right there. I'm gonna terminate him right now, actually. Yes, so this guy is also pretty bad. Clean the house right away here in Vegas, boys. Not wasting any time. Jim McKenzie, pretty bad. That guy's really good. Dan LeBratton, he's good. He's good. Bad. Did I check him? Yeah, I did. He's not great, but he'll do. Same with him. Mike Foligno. He can pass. Definitely not this guy. Yeah, he'll do. And then David Conti, obviously. So we've trimmed our scouting staff down to about half of what it was. I'm actually gonna terminate this guy as well. He's probably not gonna be much, at least in this game. I don't know how he is in real life at treating injuries and whatnot, but we want the best stats possible here in this game. So let's do a staff search here. Let's try to replace all those guys. Let's see who is unemployed first and foremost. Let's go for physio guys. And then reputation. Yep, we'll maybe get someone a little younger there. Age 50, that's good. Physio. Maybe we'll sign him for 2 years. Give him, yeah, we'll give him 130,000 just to be sure that he signs. Maybe we get one more. Age 33. Wow, that's young. All right. We'll sign him to about the same, just to ensure that no one else snags him up. We'll also get some scouts in here. Brad Park. Let's do a filter here. Let's go by at least 90s. So Claude Carrier. Let's get him. Let's try to find someone a little young here. 31. Yeah, that is a nice one. Sign him for 3 years, actually. 68, 67, 76, 75, 47. Yeah, sure, we'll sign him. 3 years. There you go. 54, that's not bad for a scout. Got quite a few years in him. Give him 2 years. 73, 72, okay. Yeah, we'll sign this guy. He's probably going to retire in a few years, but that's not a problem. You can always replace those scouts. 61. Yeah, we trimmed our scouting staff down quite a bit, so we're going to have to sign a lot of these guys here. 68, I'll leave that guy. 67, 76, 75, 73, 72. Okay, so got 6 new scouts here, hopefully. And we'll make, you know what, we'll make one of these guys our assistant GM. Unless there's an actual assistant GM out there. Nope. Okay, so we'll make our assistant GM one of these scouts. I guess it'll be the 67-year-old. No, not scout. Assistant GM. There you go. Yeah, 2 years. It's good for him. Okay, so let's get underway with the simulation. I know we're already like 7 or so minutes into this video. I want to try my best to keep these videos short, or at least shorter than the Detroit Red Wings videos were. I know those were usually going on like 25, 30 minutes. So I want to try to keep these to like maybe 15. All right, so we're just going to go through all those. No need to really check those news articles right there unless it's got to do with the Vegas Golden Knights, which I don't think any of those did. So Olympic hockey host chosen. Norway is going to apparently host the 2022 Olympics. And we are actually, in this game anyway, we're close to the 2018 Olympics. I don't know if they're actually going to happen since we started in 2017, but do not have enough vacancies. Oh, is this for the assistant GM? Yeah. Okay, so we will fire our current one. This guy. Yeah, assistant GMs, as far as I'm aware, they only need the scouting stats anyway, so we will sign you. And Carrier. Yep. Gotta replace all those scouts, so there you go. I believe that guy was a physio. Sign him. Sign all these guys. And that should take care of our scouting staff. I'll send a couple more days just to be sure. Do we have one more? Yeah, we do. All right. Couple more days. All right, we are back. I had to go do something for like 10 minutes, and I completely lost my train of thought. Where are we? What is happening right now? August 27th. Okay, so we're right around training camp, I believe. And we should probably start scheduling our preseason games. So let's make the first one September 14th. I like to make them in division. So, oops. What's going on? Okay, we're going to go with the Pacific Division. We're going to do the Canucks invite team. And then September 16th, Pacific, Coyotes. There you go. All right. So we have the preseason sorted out now, and let's get right to training camp. All right. So training camp has popped up. No open camp. We're gonna have 2 teams reset so that it automatically puts everyone on a roster. And let's see. We'll look at not Vancouver. We'll look at Chicago here. See if there's anyone who we can call up. Reed Duke. He could stay down there. Shipachev. You know what? He might not be bad to call up. Yeah, let's call up Shipachev. Even though he's not on the team in real life anymore, he's still he'll still be useful in this universe. Alex Tuck. Yeah, definitely got to call him up. Polkinen, Lindbergh. I believe that's good. Oscar Dansk. Yep, that all looks good. Bo Bennett. Oh, he's under contract to the Blues, right? Where we're sharing a team. We're sharing an AHL team with the Blues. So, okay. Training camp, reset. Let's put one other person on red so that the teams are equal. And actually, Grabowski's on blue, so let's put Clarkson on red. And then we'll put McNabb. Or no. Let's make it a forward. They both have 5 defensemen. James Neal on blue. There you go. That should make it even, I believe. And goaltenders will dress Fleury and Subban. Defenders. Let's see. You know what? I'm not familiar with this roster, so we're going to just go by the team report. Garrison, Schmidt, Anglin, Merrill, Spiza, and Miller. McNabb, Stoner, Hunt, Reinhardt. All right, yeah. We'll just go with what the game is. You know what? We'll just go with the best roster for right now. And then later on, we will, like when we actually get deep into the GM mode, we'll focus on selecting the lineup that actually works. But for right now, since I don't really have anything to go off of with this team, we'll just go with what the head coach is saying. I mean, I am the GM after all, not the head coach. That would be kind of brutal. So let's get through the preseason and then we'll end it off. So see you guys when we get to preseason. Golden Knights requested to name captains. All right, here we go. So I think the captain's got to be James Neal. And then we'll make the alternates Riley Smith and Jason Garrison. There you go. All right. So I know the captains are different in real life. Like, I know they don't have an actual captain, but for the sake of this game, it will be James Neal and the alternates Riley Smith and Jason Garrison. Here we go. William Carrier out for a week in practice. That is just fantastic. And Jerome McGinley has retired, or hasn't retired, but he's gone into the Hall of Fame. Very nice. Well, I mean, I guess since he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, that means he retired. Eakin suffers injury. Wow. Okay. Bertuzzi inducted to the Hall of Fame. We're just getting a lot of injuries now. 7-day IR for Eakin. Yay. Right before preseason starts. Lovely. All right. So preseason is about to start. So now that we have injuries to Eakin and who was it? Carrier. We are going to ask the head coach about the opening night roster. So, yeah, Eakin was obviously there. Let us do this. Ask head coach. And we'll scratch William Carrier since he's still got a nagging injury. We'll dress Eric Howla and ask coach best lines. There you go. So actually, let's review the lines real quick. Garrison and Schmidt, Merrill and Miller, Spiza and McNabb, and then Fleury and Subban in goal, obviously. And then forwards, Perron, Shipachev, and Neal, Marchessault, Carlson, and Smith, Bellemare, Howla, and Tuck, Nosek, and Lindbergh, and Leipzig on the fourth line. All right. Let's get preseason underway. Game against the Canucks. Let's view it. Let's just set the speed real quick, just so that we don't have to spend forever. Here, first period. There you go, Shipachev with the Golden Knights' first goal of the preseason. And there you go, Tuck with another goal. And then we win 4-2. Marchessault with 2 goals. There you go. Nice first preseason game for the Vegas Golden Knights. And we are already getting towards 20 minutes here, so let's hurry this up a little bit. Carrier resumes practice. Yep, he can stay there for right now. Nick Campoli is out for 3 weeks. Why do I care about him? Maybe he's a Golden Knights draft pick. I don't know. And first period, there you go. Goal by David Perron, but then Ronaldo and Cronwall with the goals. Second period, Nosek and Lindbergh with the goals. And then that is quite the name. Wally Walterholm? Eric Wally Walterholm. And Wally is part of the last name. Okay, that is quite the name, as I've said. And we're going to overtime, and we're going to a shootout now. What's it going to look like? It is going to be a shootout loss for the Vegas Golden Knights, with shots by Perron and Shipachev missing, and Ekman Larson and Clendenning scoring. So if that game counted for anything, I'd say we got at least a point out of it, but it did not. So Fleury suffers injury for 3 weeks. My God, the injuries in this game are absolutely ridiculous. All right. Well, look at all the guys on the IR now. That is fantastic. All right, let's go into the AHL, or not the ECHL team report. Let's call up Dansk. Jesus. Ridiculous. Yep, dress you. Best lines. Subban's going to start, and you know what? We'll actually do best roster now, just to give some other guys a chance. So 3 points by James Neal, 3 points by Shipachev so far, but we're not going to evaluate the rest of the roster there. We're already headed on 20 minutes. Let's finish it up the rest of the preseason, and then we'll evaluate the preseason in the next episode, because we are way ahead of the time that I wanted to be at here. There you go, 3-1 win against the Ducks. Let's just quick sim the rest of these games here. And hopefully we could have a good rest of the preseason here. 4 more games to go. Win against the Flames. Very nicely done, boys. We are already a pretty successful team here in... Oh my God. William Karlsson out for a week. It's ridiculous, man. The amount of injuries. Ask head coach. Here we go. Eakin resumes practice. That's good. Was he put in the lineup? We'll check that real quick. I don't believe so. Oh, right. He's on IR. We'll take him off, and we'll do this once again. Ask head coach. Come on. Clear roster. All right, there you go. I was waiting for him to put Eakin in there. And where is Eakin? I do not see Eakin. Oh, there he is, second line center. I am blind, apparently. So, game against the Kings, and that is a 3-2 loss. Not too much of a problem. That's always going to happen. Never going to prevent a loss once in a while. But game against the Oilers, 5-2 loss. So the loss of Marc-Andre Fleury, I would have to say, is really hurting us. And here's all the waivers. That's all good. Let's get this done. And we will pick this up in the next episode. And that is a 4-1 loss against the Sharks. So that is brutal. And I'll check the stats really quick. I'll just end it on the stats page. Karlsson resumes practice. That's good. And hopefully you guys enjoy this series. And let's get it going. Let's try to get Vegas the Stanley Cup as soon as possible. That'll about do it for this one. See you guys in the next one. when we start year number 1 with the Vegas Golden Knights in Eastside Hockey Manager. See you guys then.